Dear all, wish you a very good day. Okay, in the present video lecture we're going to start Boolean algebra and logic gates. Okay, brief explanation of logic gate is included in this video, and thereafter in the subsequent lectures we will be looking at Boolean algebra. Okay, so logic is the science. Logic. So what is the logic? It is the science of reasoning, proof of reference in a system or a set of principles underlying an arrangement element in a computer so as to perform a specific task. So logically or any with the help of reasoning, if we are going to perform a particular task, that comes under the logic. Okay, now gates. Gates are basically two types: analog gates, digital gates and analog gates. These are basically digital circuits which perform logical operations. Now digital gates, okay, it has two or more than two inputs but only one output. In the condition applied to the input determines the voltage level and the output. The output is switchable between two or more values. It is widely used in logic circuits. Analog gates, it is a linear circuit that produces an output signal only during the specific interval of input signals. During this interval, the output signal is a continuous function of input signal. It is widely used in radars and electronic counted systems, etc. Logic circuit, a circuit designed to perform a particular logic function based on the concept of and, either, or, neither, nor. Okay, so based on any particular logic, a circuit which has been developed comes under the category of logic circuits. Normally these circuits operate between discrete voltage level, that is high and low, and are described by binary logic circuits. Okay, logic design. The interconnection of gates to perform a variety of logical operation is called logic design. Truth table, it is a table which lists all the possible combinations of input variables and corresponding outputs, and it is called truth table. Okay, so let us start with the logic gates. The first one is AND gate, then it will be OR gate, and then NOT gate. These are the very basic gates. Here we will be looking at different methods how these gates can be realized. Okay, so AND gate, it has two or more inputs but only one output. The output assumes the logic 1 state only when each of its input is at logic 1 state. The output assumes logic 0 state even if its one input is at logic 0 state. It is also called all or nothing gate. Here is a symbol for a two input gate. These A and B are the inputs and Y is the output, that is A dot B. Its truth table is, here is the input A, here is the input B, and truth table will be something like this. When both A and B are 1, then only output will be 1. Otherwise, even if B is 1 and A is 0, or A is 1 and B is 0, or both are 0, output will be 0. It can be realized with the help of diodes in the circuits shown as such, okay, or through the transistors. A basic explanation for this can be taken yourself. Then if electrical circuit is looked at, an electrical circuit can be made by using two switches in series, and this is a relay circuit for the same. This is a standard chip of an AND gate. Its number is 7408 series, so it is a 74 series or a 74 family chip. Okay, it has 14 pins. 14 pin is always voltage, that is supply voltage. Pin 7 is always ground, and the rest of the interconnections are like this, where pin 1 and 2 has got input and 3 has got output, 4 5 again input and 6 is output, 13 and 12 are inputs, 11 output, 9 10 are inputs, and 8 is output. Okay, then comes OR gate. It also has two or more inputs but only one output. Output assumes a logic 1 state even if one of its input is logic 1 and logic 0 when all the inputs are logic 0. Hence it is called any or all gate. Its chip number is 7432. Logical symbol is somewhat like this, where A and B are inputs and Y, that is equal to A plus B, is an output. Its truth table is something like this. if both A and B are 0, then output is 0, but if either A or B or both of them are 1, then the output assumes a logic state 1. This is its diagram with the help of diodes, then transistor diagram, and this is electrical circuit diagram made with the switch which are in parallel. This is a relay diagram. Okay. Third gate is NOT gate. This is another category of basic gates. It is also called an inverter and has only one input and output. So this is the only gate which has single input and single output. Its output assumes a logic state 1 when input is 0 and vice versa. So whatever is at the input, output will be opposite to that. Here's a logical symbol where this bubble signifies the inversion operation. A is the input and output wire that will be equal to A bar. So its truth table will be A 0, then it will be Y will be 1. If A is 1 and Y will be 0, it is opposite. Okay. With the help of a transistor, it can be made like this. This is an electrical circuit and this is a relay circuit for the same. Its chip number is 7404. Then there comes something known as universal gates. There are basically two universal gates, NAND gate and NOT gate. These are known as universal gates because any other gate can be designed with the help of these gates, and with their combination any other logic can also be designed. Okay. Though logic circuits of any complexity can be realized by using only the three basic gates, but there are two universal gates which can also realize logic circuits single-handedly. They are NAND gate and NOR gate. Okay, NAND gate. This gate is inverse of AND gate. It has output logic 1 only when all inputs are 1. Logic output 0 only when all the inputs are 1. Its logic symbol is same as AND gate but with a bubble at the starting. So inputs are A and B and output will be Y, that is equal to A dot B bar, that is complement of A dot B. Its chip number is normally 7400. 7420 and 74310 can also be used for the same. Truth table will be, if both A and B are 1, then output is 0. Otherwise, even if one of the inputs A or B is at logic 1 or both are at logic 0, then it will assume logic 1 output. Okay, the NAND gate is equivalent to bubbled OR gate. So if this is a NAND gate, it can be taken as A and B bar is entering it. So it can be A bar plus B bar, which will be equivalent to A dot B whole bar. Okay, when we will be studying De Morgan's law in Boolean algebra, then this will be much more clear to you. Then NAND as an inverter. Yeah, since NAND is a universal gate, so it can be used as inverter, AND gate and OR gate. So let us see how. This is a basic NAND gate. If we short the inputs of the NAND gate and A is at those inputs, then we will get A dot A whole bar. Now A dot A is A, so therefore we will get A bar as the output. So when input is A, we are getting output A bar. So this is a circuit for NAND as an inverter. Then NAND as an AND gate. So input A and B, here's a NAND gate, we will get A dot B whole bar. Then we will use NAND gate again as an inverter. So A dot B is getting here, so we will get A dot B whole bar and bar, so it will come out to be A dot B. Then NAND as an OR gate. Here we have got A and we have got B. This is working as an inverter, this is working as an inverter, so we will get A bar and B bar. Then we will put them through another NAND gate, we will get A bar dot B bar whole bar. So according to De Morgan's law, this comes out to be A plus B. Then comes bubbled NAND gate, and it is also equal to OR gate. So if we are applying bubbles at the input, so it will be A bar dot B bar whole bar and it comes out to be A plus B, okay, which is equivalent to OR gate. Then comes NOR gate. Okay, NOR gate is the inverse of OR gate. It is the input logic 1 only and all the inputs are 0, otherwise it will give output as 1. Okay, so chip number is 7402. Logical symbol is present here where A and B are inputs and Y is equal to output, and it will be equal to A plus B whole bar. Truth table is something as such 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. So when both A and B are 0, then only output will be 1, otherwise it will always assume a logic state 0. NOR gate is equivalent to bubbled AND gate. So if this is a NOR gate, then it can be taken as A and B going through a bar, so it will be A bar dot B bar, which is equal to A plus B whole bar. Again, this can be explained very well with the help of De Morgan's law, which we are going to take in the future lectures. Now, NOR as an inverter, very similar trick to NAND gate. If we will short circuit both the inputs and put an A, then we'll get A plus A whole bar, which will be A plus A is again A, so A bar. NOR as an OR gate, we will send A and B through the NOR gate, we'll get A plus B bar. Then we will use as an inverter the another NOR gate, will get A plus B bar and bar, then it comes out to be A plus B. NOR as an AND gate, so we will send A through an inverter of NOR, B through an inverter NOR, so we get A bar and B bar here. Then again you sending them through a NOR, we will get A bar plus B bar whole bar, that is A dot B, that is equivalent to a AND gate. Bubble NOR gate is equivalent to AND gate, A and B, so it will be A bar plus B bar whole bar, that is A dot B, which is equivalent to an AND gate. Now then comes two more important gates, exclusive OR gate, that is XOR gate, and exclusive NOR gate. Okay, let us quickly go through them. So exclusive OR gate, it has only two inputs and one output. Yeah. Okay, we have seen NOT gate has only one input, one output. AND gate, OR gate can have any number of inputs and any number of but one output. However, for exclusively OR gate, it will always have two inputs and one output. Inputs cannot be increased. So it assumes a logic state 1 when one and only one of its two input assumes a logic state 1, else both the inputs are either 1 or 0, it assumes a logic state 0. Okay, because of this property it is also called NC coincidence gate or inequality detector. Okay, and the name exclusive OR is derived from the fact that its output is 1 only when exclusively one of its input is 1. Its IC number is 7486, when symbol is something like this. Extra curve has been added here to the symbol of OR gate. So both the inputs A and B, so output will be A XOR B, which is A dot B bar plus A bar dot B. Its truth table is shown here, where inputs A and B are shown and output is A XOR B. So this table has been written wrongly here. When both 0 0 are there, then it will be 0. When both 1 1 are there, this should be 0. And when only one of the conditions of A and B are 1, then it will be 1. So this case and this case should be 1. 3 or more input XOR gate do not exist. When more than two variables are XORed, a number of two input XOR gates will be used. Then comes XOR as an inverter. XOR can be used as a buffer as well as an inverter. Buffer is something which just delays the output and gives the same output. Okay, to use it as a buffer, one of its input is applied and to a logic 0. So if I am sending A with a 0, so it will send me A XOR B, which will be equal to A. Here's a proof: A dot 0 bar plus A bar dot 0. So A dot 1 plus A bar dot 0. So this comes out to be 0. So A dot 1 is A plus 0. So A plus 0 is A. If XOR is with an inverter, one of the input applied to will be logic 1. So if we will be applying A and 1 here, so it will be A XOR 1. So A dot 1 bar plus A bar dot 1. Again A dot 1, A dot 0 it becomes, and that becomes A bar dot 1. So A dot 0 is 0 and A bar dot 1 is A bar. So this comes out to be A bar. And this way it can be used as an inverter. Okay, then finally comes exclusively OR gate. It is a combination of XOR and NOT gate. It is a two input and one output gate which assumes logic state 1 only when both the inputs are 0 or 1. Okay, it assumes logic state 0 when inputs are 0 and the other is 1. Hence it is also called coincidence gate or an equality detector. Its chip number is 74266. Logic symbol is A. It is same as an XOR gate, but just a bubble is added at the front. It's this is the symbol A XOR B. Truth table as such, when both are same, A and B are equal, that is 0 0 or 1 1, will get output 1, but if they are different, we will get an output 0. Okay, 3 or more input XNOR gate also does not exist. We use a number of XOR gates when more than 2 variables are to be XORed. XNOR gate can also act like an inverter, like XOR gate. XNOR gate can also be used as a buffer and an inverter. To use an XNOR gate as an inverter, one of the input is switched to logic state 0. So if I will put it as a 0 here, so it will be a bar plus 1 dot a plus 0 bar. So it will become a bar dot 1, which comes out to be a bar. Use of XNOR gate as a buffer. One of the unique input is switched to logic 1 state. So if I will put it as a 1 here, so a bar plus 1 dot a plus 1 whole bar, so it becomes 1 dot a and it comes out to be a. Okay, then comes inhibit circuits. AND or NAND and NOR gate can be used to control the passage of an input logic signal through the output. In these logic signals, is applied to one input of each of the above mentioned gate. The other input of each gate is control input B. This control input will decide whether the input signal is enabled or inhibited to reach the output. So if I have got an A here and B is equal to 1, so I will get X is equal to A. However, if I am using A and B is equal to 0, I will get X is equal to 0. Okay, so this is enable if B is equal to 1, and this is inhibit if B is equal to 0 for AND gate. Similarly for NAND gate, A is here is A and B is equal to 1, then I will get A bar. So this is an enable circuit, and if I send A through with 0, it will come X is equal to 1. So I am not getting A, so it is inhibit circuit. For OR gate, A and B is equal to 0, then X will be A, enabled. If I am sending A with 1, I will get 1, so it will be X inhibit circuit. For NOR gate, if A is input and B is equal to 0, I will get here A bar, so it is enabled. And if I am sending A with logic 1, then I will get X is equal to 0. Okay, so this is inhibit circuit. We notice that when AND and OR gates are enabled, the output follows A input exactly. Conversely, when NAND and NOR gates are enabled, the output is inverse of the input A. So AND and OR can be used to pass A directly, whereas NAND and NOR are used to pass their complements. Okay. We also noticed that when AND and NOR gates are inhibited, their output is constantly low, whereas for OR and NAND gates, their output is constantly high in the case of inhibitors. Okay, now the symbols used for the logic gates described above are little different from American National Standard Institute and for IEEE, that Institute for Electrical and Electronics Engineers. So these circuits can be represented by these symbols as well. This is for AND, this is for OR, this is for NOT, this is for NAND, NOR, XOR and XNOR. Okay, now in the next lecture we are going to look at Boolean algebra. This is all for the present lecture. Thank you.